Here's a story capturing that journey. Chike Nwachukwu had built a steady life in New York, a decent accounting job, a small Bronx apartment, but a persistent loneliness. Yearning for home and tradition, he returned to Enugu, Nigeria. There, he met Adana, vibrant and ambitious. They married quickly, fueled by shared dreams of America. Chike sponsored her visa, pouring his savings into her nursing degree once they arrived. Adana was driven. She aced her exams, became an RN, and landed a prestigious job at a Manhattan hospital. Soon, her salary eclipsed Chike's. The dynamic shifted. The long hours she once justified for their future became a source of pride, then disdain. She began working even more, drawn not just by overtime pay, but by the charm of her British boss, Dr. Alistair Thorne. Chike felt the distance grow like a physical chill. Adana dismissed his concerns, rolled her eyes at his ordinary job, and grew indifferent to their two young children, leaving Chike to manage school runs and bedtime stories. Her affection vanished, replaced by cool contempt. She started coming home very late, smelling subtly of expensive cologne, her phone guarded like state secrets. His heart heavy with suspicion, Chike hired a discreet investigator. The report was brutal, undeniable. Photos of intimate dinners, weekend conferences in hotels. Adana and Dr. Thorne, her boss. Confronted, Adana showed no remorse, only icy relief. "We've grown apart, Chike. Alistair understands my world." The divorce proceedings were swift. Adana signed the papers eagerly, barely glancing at the custody arrangements favoring Chike. She envisioned a swift move into Alistair's luxurious Upper East Side apartment, a life of status finally matching her ambition. The ink was barely dry when she arrived at Alistair's doorstep with suitcases, radiating triumph. His welcome, however, was strained. Inside, he poured her a drink, his voice devoid of its usual warmth. "Adana, there's something I must clarify. I have a wife, Eleanor. She lives in Los Angeles. We maintain separate lives, but she remains my wife." Adana's smile froze. "Separate lives? But you said—" "I enjoy your company immensely," Alistair continued smoothly, "but my marriage is a permanent arrangement for various reasons. I can offer you the guest room for 2 nights. You'll need to make other arrangements after that." The luxurious apartment suddenly felt suffocating. Panic clawed at her throat. Where could she go? The apartment was Chie's. Her friends? She distanced herself. Frantically, she called a few old acquaintances, her voice trembling. "Please, can you talk to Chike? Maybe he'll reconsider?" But the friends knew the story. The affair, the neglect,